Hey guys, can you hear me? Who dis? Taff? Cat lover? Hey Babs, saw you the other day. Angel Bear? Sorry it took me a minute. I couldn't get my YouTube, me to show up on my YouTube. I hope some more people pop in because I want some participation tonight. Hello, Lilac. I didn't know if I was even going to be able to go live. I have been busy. Hey, Lake. How's everybody doing? And I did put tags in because, yeah, that's what I want to talk about. I have I have questions. I want some opinions. So I hope you guys will participate. Hey, Nico, David. How you guys doing? Um, I actually have a reaction to a video too. I've never done this, I don't think, ever. Oh, praise the Lord, Cat. Yeah, Nico, just busy. Life's been chaotic, man. I bet you are, Lake. I bet you are. I'll tell you what, I've been super busy. The grandsons got football, summer gym, which that's over at the end of this month, thank goodness. But I don't know what the schedule is yet for July. We don't have it, but I'm telling you what. But I'm proud of him. I'm proud of him. He's so dedicated. Okay, like, I knew I should have scheduled this earlier, but I just didn't know if I was going to be able to do it or not. And then I didn't want to cancel it. But I know when I ask this question, probably not many of you watch this. Well, I don't know because I did share some of her video last time. Trainwreck. Do you guys watch her at all? Put a one in the chat if you do, two if you don't. Kat, you're funny. You know what? Oh, I just got excited for a minute because, yeah, I think the first week of July, my grandson has dead week too. Uh, July 4th week. Woohoo! Oh, yeah. I'm excited. I meant to tag her in this video because, and I will afterwards for sure. I will because I want her to see this. I'm burning up right now. One and two sometimes. Well, She is either, I'm not sure if she's a review channel or a reaction channel. And I do like some of her videos, a lot of her videos actually. Sometimes she can come across harsh. And so I watched a video of hers today. I don't know if it was today's video, but somebody upset her, of course, a creator. And so she was pretty upset with this creator. I don't even know what happened, really. I don't watch the creator that she was upset with. So I kind of understand if she was upset with that creator. But hey, Chris. But she was going on and on about how, oh no, that's Charlie. He's noisy, guys. He's noisy. Anyway, she was going on and on about how moms need to stay home with their kids. They need to be stay-at-home moms. They shouldn't work. Well, I think that would be lovely, right? I mean, I think probably every mom in the world would love to do that. But I don't see that being possible today. I don't really see that being possible in the last 10 years, 15, maybe even 20 years. But I think a lot of moms would probably love to do that if they could afford to do that. But I mean, she was really being hard about that in her video. And, you know, in a way that's how you protect your kids. So it really, you know, it upset me. So I'm reacting to her video. I'm not going to play it, but that's what I meant to tag her in this, and I will. Because, I mean, come on. We live in a world that it takes two parents to work. Unless you're really, really, really rich. And I mean, come on. Every time I fill my tank now, depending on the prices, it's 60 to 70 freaking dollars. And I have to do that 2 times a week at least. At least. I mean, hey, if you're a mom that doesn't have to work and you have to get the pleasure and the luxury of staying home with your children full time, great. But so I think she was being very judgmental in that video. And hey, I know, I mean, you all know I hate judgment, but can I be judgmental sometimes? Of course. We all can be. But I was just like, have you been like stuck in the 60s and 70s and maybe even 80s? Because it's really not possible unless you can have the luxury of working from home too. Oh yeah, Chris, Sleuth Mom's awesome, isn't she? She is. She came on Scott H's panel today and talked about Dylan. Oh man. So if you guys don't know about Dylan Rounds, that breaks my heart. And Aiden, which they're not connected, I guess. They're saying that they are not connected, but still both heartbreaking. Very, very heartbreaking. So I am following that case as well. I don't know as much about that case as I do Summer Wells and Delphi, but it's heartbreaking. I mean, and I'm telling you, his mama is a fighter. She's firecracker. Let's just seeing if I missed any comments. So, let's see. The politically correct statement would be one parent should stay home. Mom at home was the 1950s plan, but women got college degrees and were dissatisfied. Thus, women's lib. Yep. Right, Kat. Yeah, I agree. Hi, Lance. How are you? Alive. Great. Yeah. Um, they're both heartbreaking. They're both heartbreaking, Chris. Uh, oh, I didn't see Anna come in. I thought that was I thought that was oh, Anna. I thought that was sorry cuz I think I called you Angel Bear. Um so let's see. Oh, I don't know. Well, y'all know how I'm a very factual person, right? So I'm gonna, um, I don't know if I should start off talking about Delphi or Summer Wells. Let's start off with Summer Wells. There's not a lot of people here from Summer Wells, but yeah, I know there's a lot of drama going on in that community. A lot. You know what, though? You know what Chasing Truth said and Gray, and they're both right. Hold on, I gotta sneeze, guys. I'm sorry. Um, this is not the true crime community. This really isn't the true crime community. Like Lord Nartz and Kendall Ray and um, Stephanie Harlow, and that's what true crime community is. And they don't. I mean, that's what the true crime community is. This is just this is a drama community. I popped in Gray's the other night and he said, I thought Delphi, no, word for word, he said Delphi was bad, but man, Summer Wells is bad. And I'm like, hit that on the nail. Yep, it's sad. It is. There you go, Kat. There you go. Yes, Chris. Yeah, please. Go ahead. Post them in my group. No, like, not too much. I'm kind of just, I've got so much on my mind, I kind of don't really know where to start. There's so much information in the Summer Wells case, but most of it is misinformation because it's every bit of what we have pretty much is hearsay. A lot like Delphi. They're so similar. They are so similar. Um, because Ellie is so tight-lipped, keeping everything close to the vest for the integrity of the case. So people just make things up as they go along. And, well, so and so told me this, or, well, I talked to this person, and or this family member, or this friend of the family, or, oh, I talked to a CPS worker or a social worker, or, oh, I talked to the family, this couple, and then and then the most horrible thing happened over the weekend, and I'm not even going to say what or but it was. And I mean, the person that was behind that is the disgusting human being. She should be ashamed of herself. I mean, I wouldn't even, she should be. She really should be. But, and then this just gets, all this stuff gets thrown out there, and then people start believing it, and then it becomes fact, but it's not fact, right? And I get so irritated with that. And yeah, I know Gray does. Gray does too. And I know people get mad and upset with Gray. And, I can't say I've not gotten upset with Gray either. He does. He calls people names and all that. No, do I agree with that? No. No. But he is a factual person. It's irritating. It's very irritating when you hear people on their platforms putting out stuff as fact when it's not. It's been maybe 3 weeks, 4, I don't know. I mean, if I would have went live one day, I was so infuriated. Something happened in the Summer Wells case, I can't remember. But I watched somebody that has been on the Delphi case from the beginning, who is now just putting out all this freaking garbage that I don't know if this person is making up this stuff in their own mind, or if they're listening to other people, or I don't know. And then the same person put out this political video at the same time. And I mean, I I was just so furious. I was going to go live that day, but if I would have went live, it would have been just total freaking drama because I was in rare form. But I'm watching this person who I thought at one time was somebody that Charlie, that I mean, that they put the girls first and the families first, and they cared about what got put out and how it would affect the families, what they said and what they did. And now they just put anything out. Hey, Stephanie K, how are you? And I was just like, I'm just blown away. So they put all this stuff out, right? And they're putting this crap out about Ron Logan. They doesn't know Ron Logan. He doesn't know Ron Logan. And I'm just going to tell y'all something. I don't know who's telling him this stuff or if he's making it up in his mind. Ron Logan didn't give keys to nobody. And he didn't give a key to Garrett Kurtz. Because if Garrett Kurtz had a key, then how in the heck and why in the heck would Garrett Kurtz have to break in the house twice? Not once, but twice. But Ron Logan was so protective of his property and his home, he did not give keys away. So he puts all this crap out, and then he's surprised just a week ago at why everybody's making up all these rumors about Ron, or why they're doing this, or why they're doing that. I mean, it's like, are you serious? So, I mean, it's like, where's your integrity at? You ain't got none no more as far as I'm concerned. And then another channel says, oh, we've got verified information from the family of the girls. Somebody says, is it family? Are they related to the girls? No. Well, then it's not family of the girls. I know exactly who you're talking to. It's the same people for 5 years that's been making up these horrific stories about the girls and about the girls' family. I mean, see, this is what I mean. People just come out and say stuff, and then it's supposed to be fact. If it didn't come from Ellie, guys, it's not fact. It's not fact. I mean, we just don't know, right? We don't know. Now, can there be some truths in what people say? Yes, but we can't 100% know that it's fact. I know I'm missing comments because I'm talking. And then people say, I know what happened at the crime scene. I know what happened at the crime scene. No, you don't. You wasn't there. And if you was, then I got questions for you. Big questions for you. And I bet Ellie does too. But I don't watch hardly anybody from Delphi anymore because of that. I got one favorite creator from Delphi, which she does more than Delphi, and she stepped away. She doesn't do a whole lot anymore, and that's Incog, and it will always be Incog. And there's Gray, if you want real facts. Okay, Taff. Hi, Layla. Oh, my goodness. I'm going to have to shut these doors because Charlie's just... I'm sorry, guys. I'm going to have to go back and look. at comments. So if I don't mention a creator by name when I'm, talking, and if I do mention a creator and give him credit, I don't want anybody saying bad or ill of a creator. I'm just putting that out there. Delphi is fascinating. Lots of stuff to sift through. Terrible murders in small towns lead to everything they know. Things. Well, I wouldn't say it's fascinating, but I think I know what you're trying to say. Well, and well, Anna, your comment that says I think some of what Ellie puts out is also less than truth because they are steering investigations, Delphi especially. Well, this may be an unpopular opinion, but I think in Summer's case, definitely. They say they are no further along than they were in the beginning. I call total BS on that. I do. I think they know a lot more. I've said that about Delphi, and guess what? They did. Your gut, my gut told me, and you can ask anybody that I ever spoke to, talked to behind the scenes, I told them, I said, I'm telling you, social media, they were lured out there and they were targeted. And they were. I just knew it. I don't know. My gut told me that. I just, you know, but I don't believe in Summer's case that they don't know anything any more than they did. Now, is this case out of the norm? Oh, I believe so. I definitely believe that with Summer Wells. I There's one creator in Summer Wells drives me insane because he thinks he knows. He thinks he knows for a fact that CPS was coming that day. He thinks he knows CPS was involved beforehand. He think and pretty much the whole community thinks that. We don't know that though, do we? We don't. This one person was supposed to be involved somehow, connected, whatever, said the boys were kicked and punched and all that and everything. Well, did we ever see those bruises in any of the pictures? And if that's the case, my question is always, why were the boys left there for 5 more weeks after Summer was gone? It doesn't make sense to me. Yeah, we know CPS fails a lot of cases and a lot of kids, but if CPS was already involved and they knew CPS was coming that day, then why didn't they take the boys? But see, these are the little things that have been put out by people, not Ellie, things we don't know. We do know things we've seen with our own eyes. Candace and Dawn acting a fool, drunk, drinking. We can assume they were not good parents. We can assume, you know, I mean, I don't agree that, I mean, and this is me, and probably by the end of this video, everybody's going to call me a Wells sympathizer or a Wells supporter. No, I'm not. But I don't think they should be treated the way they have been treated in this case on public platforms. But that's my opinion. And people say they know they killed their daughter. How can you know that? How do you know that? You don't know that. Or they sold their daughter. How do you know? You weren't there. I'm going to give my opinion on what I think happened and what my gut tells me and what it has from day one. And I don't know this. I wasn't there. Okay, Stephanie. I wasn't there, so I don't know. It's just the feeling I got, the gut feeling I got, and I can't shake it. And it is that they owed money to somebody. Dawn or Candace or both. And somebody known to them and Summer came up on that hill and took her. And that's why Dawn's words are the way they are. And that's why they're so sure she was abducted or taken and gone. But that's my opinion. And there's one more thing. I do believe Don was at work that day. And I do believe his story that he tells, maybe not all his other stories, because yes, I know he lies. But I believe his story that he tells over and over is true because that's what he was told. And he was also told things from Jody Sue Brown. Yes, Chris, just like Delphi. Somebody knows. I think quite a few people know. And I think it's going to take a confession or for somebody to talk. Exactly, Stephanie. Exactly. And I don't know if you guys saw Chasing Truth, after she went there for the vigil, but it's just like here. It's just like Delphi. Until you go, until you come and see it for yourself, you don't understand. And Chasing said, there's so many different ways they could have got right up there and got her. Welcome back, Taff. I'm missing a lot of my people. That's okay, though. I got y'all. Oh, by the way, I want to bring up that doggone for sale barrel. I'm so tired of hearing about that for sale barrel. I mean, I'm so sick of hearing about that for sale barrel. And many people have brought this same thing up, what I'm getting ready to say, that live in the frickin' country. If you live in the country or in rural areas, you see those for sale barrels everywhere. They're burning barrels. They already have for sale written on them because they're for sale. You buy them like that. And if you notice when you watch that video, she's not dancing in front of that barrel the whole time. I do not believe that's what they were trying to do. It's probably the same one as me, Angel Bear. And it's not just like, and people can say, well, it's because Candace and Dawn act a fool, or they don't show any emotion, or they don't even go out and search, or they don't. Well, for one, are you there? Do you know what they've done and what they haven't done? But you can give all the reasons in the world for why you call them the names you do, why you bash them like you do. But from day one that this little girl went missing, they were the worst parents in the world. The worst parents. They did it. They killed their daughter. They sold her. They're awful parents. They need under that jail. They this, they that, they that. Before anything. And yeah, I get it. I get it. I know. I'd be fighting for my kids are grown. I'd still be I'd be like Dylan's mom and my grandkids. But you know what? I can't say for sure at first. I might need some nerve medicine. I don't know what I would need. I might not be able to get out of bed the first few days. I don't know. I know I'd be going crazy in my mind. I couldn't imagine. That's what I freaking know. But I know we don't have any freaking right to say, because we don't know until it happens to us. Yes, Layla, that's true. If I'm pronouncing your name right, I'm sorry. Leela, or Layla. Yeah, I'd go freaking nuts. I would go nuts. But then I know I'd pick myself back up, and I can't stand the word meth heads or meth this or meth that. It's called addiction, y'all. Okay, it's called addiction, and it's real. And unless you've went through it, or unless you've had a family member go through it like I have and went through it with them, I guess you just don't understand. And I guess you're all that so much better. So put yourself up on a damn pedestal. But I'll tell you what, nobody's exempt from it. Nobody. Charlie. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to get the help for it. And mental illness, oh my gosh. It's so real. And it's not easy getting help for that either. So, okay, my next thing I wanted to ask about, um, if anybody wants to come up on panel, uh, let me know. I'll drop the link. I mean, I don't want to stay on too much longer. I've got to get. I go to bed early now, man. Tell you what, I'm up at 4:45 every morning. The searches though for Summer Wells, do you guys think they should be expanded? Because I mean, and hey, this is just my opinion. Because I'm nobody. I don't know. I don't think Summer's there. I don't think she's there. Um, I don't think she's there. For some reason, though, they keep searching right there in that area. So I mean, they must have a reason to believe she is. I don't know, but I just don't think she is. I think she was taken from that hill. I really do. Oh, you want to come up, Angel Bear? Let me drop the link over here. Oh, hold on. There it is. That's what I think, but oops. That's what I think too, Lake, um but then Chasing Truth was there. And she's like, there's so many places that she could be that, did they look here? Did they look there? Did they look and the grass is so high here and here and another thing, hold on, Angel Bear, I'm sorry. I want to keep the faith in Ellie. I really, really do. The only thing that makes me doubt them there is that they're not letting EquiSearch come back. And why? That's the only thing that makes me question them. And of course, Hawkins County is the lead, not TBI. Now, I've watched TBI in other cases. You see them with other cases and how they are. So I wish TBI was the lead. I think I'd have a little more faith. Okay, Angel Bear, you can unmute.
When I think about some old rails, I cry. In the very beginning, I had to come out of all the groups, and I don't watch much YouTube except for chasing, because I know it's not going to be some wild stuff. But that family, I mean, you got to think about those kids that's been taken away, the stuff that's written. They're going to be able to see that stuff for years.
Oh,
And just
no.
Kelsey, having to deal with this crap every single day. She don't have to explain anything to anybody. She might have said something the very night to the cops, but that's none of our business.
Well,
The cops are the only ones that need to know anything, not us. I get so mad when people just keep on these families. When
well, and you're right. I've thought about that too. What if they told the cops all that and the
right,
cops know it and they're not, we don't know. And I shared a thing on my community post the other day, because this one creator, he's coming down so hard on the 1 year presser. Well, why didn't you this and why didn't you that and blah 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 blah. And instead of commenting, I unsubbed from him because I just can't take it anymore. Because I mean, this creator, they think they know everything and they're going by all the misinformation. And it's like,
well,
man, why don't you go get a badge? And if you
right. I
think you
heard a
can do it
creator
better.
say the other day, we have no right to take up for the family. We have no right to um, do all this stuff. And this creator is in every chat I see. And I can't even go into live right now. I mean, I don't even think she's in, this person's in yours, but I can't even go into live right now because I want to tell this person off. I mean, it's like, why are we bashing the families?
The person's in my live right now.
No, I said, I don't think this person's in your live right now.
Oh, oh,
Why are we bashing the families when we should be supporting every family in every case, because you don't know until the end of the case and somebody is arrested who the perpetrator is. But if it is somebody in the family, it's not the whole daggone family. I mean, there's real people hurting in these families, and you cannot disrespect every single person and be so darn hateful. It's ridiculous.
Well,
You
and
know,
that's the thing. And I know that they are suspects. Ronnie Lawson says everyone there is
right,
a suspect. And another creator called and she played it on her channel. Other creators have played it because this other person that has inserted herself, changed her stories many times, she's brought suspicion on herself, said the feds told her she's not a suspect. So this creator called and asked, and they said everyone is still a suspect. So I know they're suspects, but they are still Summer's parents
amen.
and grandparent. And yes, the boys will or maybe are watching this stuff now.
Right. And
You
to
have
think,
to
you
think of
know,
them.
you do. I mean, they're children, and they never said the reasons why they took them from the home. People want to say they're dirty. Hey, who ain't dirty? I'm sorry, but does everybody have OCD? Because when you live up on the mountain hill and you got kids, they're outside playing in the dirt all day and all this kind of stuff, and you're poor, just like what you were saying, both parents have to work. I'm not sure both parents work in that household, and I'm not sure how much money Don Wells makes. But it's sad to think that people want to dog them because they're poor, because their house wasn't fixed the way they think it should have been fixed. You know, I mean, so what? They have stuff in their yard. I mean, it. And then they want to talk about her swinging on the swing. What if she was swinging on the swing? That ain't 10 feet from her house. I mean, it's ridiculous. You can't watch your children every single second of the day. You've got to go to the bathroom. You might be cutting the grass. You might be taking the garbage out. People fall. They hurt themselves. I mean, you know, I don't know, but I'm just over seeing families get dogged. I just am. It
Right.
just makes
I
me
mean,
sad.
I just, I just, I just believe in the Constitution and I believe in every bit of it. And so
Right,
I do believe in innocent till guilty.
right.
I'm not a Wells supporter. I'm not a, I believe in where
I'm
the
not
evidence,
either.
where
Right.
the evidence takes, there's no evidence that says they did
No
it.
evidence anywhere.
And
I mean, look, we have evidence in Delphi case. We've got the person on the bridge. We've got a audio, video, and nobody can still come up with who he is. And you can't say who it is because nobody knows, except for the people who know who it is. You know what I'm saying? It makes me so mad when people put out names and put out initials, and you can't do that because if you've got the proof, then you've already taken it to LE, and what they do with it, nothing. So guess what? They don't believe it.
well, let's talk about that for a minute while we're on that subject. Doxing.
Right,
I don't know if it's illegal or not. People are saying it's not. I don't care. It's still never okay.
right,
It's never okay because you can ruin somebody's life. You can ruin their family, their children, their grandchildren. We got that going on right now in the Summer Wells case.
right.
I'm
And
not going to name creators, but they know who
like,
they are.
like
She
I
knows who she
explained, the one
is.
creator. I was
Hmm.
in management, and we couldn't afford to pay for a background check. So you know what I would do, being the person I am? I would Google somebody. Well, we were going to hire a girl, and when I Googled her, she cut hair for a blonde woman and stole all of her stuff. Well, we found the news article, which led us to her Facebook page, which led us to da 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 da. Guess what? She didn't get hired. So guess who's not getting hired these days? all these initials and all these people that are thrown out, because all you got to do is Google them, and every creator who's talking about them, there's a video from YouTube on Google with their names as the Delphi killer, or
Ain't that awful?
or as the Summer Wells, you know, taker, you know, whatever. And it's ridiculous because these people have to go on with life, and this stuff's going to follow them. And not every person you're naming is the killer.
Exactly.
I'm sorry, you know, it's ridiculous.
And not to mention, you know, in these like Delphi, you know, we have seen for 5 years so many innocent people put up next to the sketch or the guy on the bridge.
Right.
And as if, you know, these people weren't traumatized enough. I mean, this traumatized our entire community when it happened.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I can't remember who did this. I think Bedtime Stories. By the way, you know, I've got a lot of channels here I want to give shout outs to. I hope I can remember them all before I leave. Don't let me forget. But that's one of them, Bedtime Stories. She has, I don't know if she does a voiceover or not, but excellent voice. Okay. I hope it's a real voice because she does a great job. But I think it's called Just Bedtime Stories. And she was doing Summer Wells a lot. Well, now she's doing the Delphi series. I mean, she's doing it part 1, part 2, part 3. And, oh my goodness, I lost my train of thought. No, she said what I've always said. Valentine's is no more. Valentine's Day is no more here in Carroll County.
Right.
I have not celebrated Valentine's Day since. It traumatized everybody here. They were already traumatized. And then they do this to them. And,
Right.
you know, and I know somebody that listens to this later on, they're going to come back and probably comment, well, I'm going to beat them to the punch. Because, yes, I'm going to say her name because she put herself out there. She makes videos and lives every day, all night. I am suspicious of her. She brought this upon herself, Jody Sue Brown. No creator, no sub said a word to me to get me to be suspicious of her. I watched her videos on my own. Oh, I lost Angel Bear. And I thought something is not right. Because she made videos before Summer disappeared. Complaining. She wanted the kids gone. She wanted them off that hill. She couldn't wait for it. Then all of a sudden, Summer's gone. And she's defending the family. Dawn and Candace aren't guilty. I'm telling you, they didn't hurt their kid. They're not guilty. They're not guilty. They're not guilty. Of course, I'm paraphrasing, guys. I'm not paraphrasing this, though. She went to the creek. This is her words. Went to the creek to wash the scent off of her feet. Then the dogs stopped at her feet. Her words on her videos. You can watch all of her videos on Squall Tits channel. She's got them all up. Then all of a sudden, she changes the narrative again, flips, starts accusing Dawn and Candace. I would just like to know why. Why? Her stories change all the time. She lies all the time. Angel Barrett says your device is not connected. So those are my questions for Jody Sue. I mean, and she did this herself. She made herself suspicious to me. Hey, Chaotic. Hey, IBI. I was going to say something else and I forgot now. I was right going to, man, and I forgot. Something's wrong, Angel Bear. It's not letting you back on. I'm just saying, though, I'm not a supporter of the Wells. I'm not a sympathizer. I'm just saying we don't know. And there's all this information out there, and it's not factual. Every bit is hearsay. Now, with that, I will say, Ziggy, and people can say what they want about Ziggy, but I'm going to tell you something. That girl went up and out in that holler. Who else has? Who else will? She went right up in there and she talked to Fred Hill. Not once, but twice. And is he lying? Is he telling the truth? I don't know. But I'm going to tell you what I think. I think there's some truths in there. Yes, I do. I sure do. But that's just my opinion. That's my opinion. Well, you know what, Taffy? Ziggy's okay. She is, but she just needs to ignore the haters. And she'll do all right. She'll do all right. That's my opinion on that. So yeah, I like a lot. I'm subscribed to a lot of people in Summer Wells' case. I don't agree with everything every one of them do, but I like them. I got my favorites, of course, like we all do. I have to say, and I hope nobody gets offended when they hear it, my very first channel was Chasing Truth. She's my all-time favorite in Summer's case. And I get home every morning and I'm drinking my coffee and Michelle After Dark. I watch her. There's Scott H. So if you got a pen and paper and you want to start watching Summer Wells, oh, there's Sleuth Mom. Hey, darling. Hey, we gave you shout outs earlier. Now she does a great job. Sleuth Mom does. She works her butt off for all the missing. She's doing Dylan rounds right now. Aiden. I mean, she works her butt off, and she is a mommy too. But there's Scott H, Squall Tit. I'm going to forget somebody. Krama Mama, Gabble Geeks, Fizzle, used to be True Crime Commentary, which she's not really putting anything out, but when she does, it's good. Oh my goodness. Oh, Harsh Reality, John Davis, True Crime, and his wife, Brandy. I know I'm forgetting some guys, but I know I am. Lip Lock No More. She's funny. Cute and funny. I'm forgetting somebody. I'm forgetting a lot of them, I know, because there's so many. And then, like I said, I don't watch hardly anybody in Delphi because it's just a bunch of junk. Misinformation. Oh, I will watch It's a Crying Shame from time to time because Debbie, one of my subs, she's on there. But y'all know who my all-time favorite in Delphi is, which she doesn't just do Delphi, and she's kind of taken, that's incognito, and she always will be. Hey, automobile. You better not just be motoring through. And people can say what they want to say about Gray Hughes, but you want facts. There you have it. And I get why he gets so furious, because I'm telling you what, man, it infuriates me. Misinformation infuriates me. Well, yes, you're my favorite. Who dis? Well, there you are, Sharon. You always come when I'm getting ready to get off. But it's my fault. I didn't know for sure if I was going to go live or not. I'm so, oh my goodness, Otto. Happy belated birthday. 67's not that old, but I just want to say you don't look 67. Take that as a compliment. I hope I haven't missed anybody else. If I did, I'm sorry. Because when I talk, I don't see my comments. Which one? Who dis? I think the last one I said was John Davis True Crime and his wife Brandy. They can be so funny sometimes. He cracks me up. Harsh Reality, I think I said before that. And Harsh Reality can be harsh. And I don't always agree with him, and he knows it. But how do I say that? Laconic? Hello. I don't agree with, we all have differences of opinions, Scott H and I had a great chat the other night. We agree on most things, but he's a great guy. I love his channel. He gets attacked a lot, and because there's so much drama going on in that community, and it takes away from takes away from summer, just like Delphi. It takes away from the girls. It's okay, Sharon. You can watch the replay if you want to. I miss you guys, and I'm sorry I haven't been on that lately. And but the grandson's got football, and he's got a dead week in July, the first week. So I'll try to come on that then. And he's making noise right now. He's fixing him a burrito. Oh, I am. I'm just busy as I don't know what. Hey, Justice Angel, you are. Let me guess on what. I know. I bet I know. Oh, yeah, Stephanie. I haven't watched like his channel or nothing, but I just know that he went out there and was helping with Dylan. Bless all those people that are, right? That poor mama. Oh, my heart breaks for her. Man alive. Hey, bud. Gosh. It's like he's doing that on purpose, you guys. He probably is too. Look, he's got a great big smile on his face. Oh, I just love him to pieces. I'm so proud of him. My oldest grandson. I got to brag on him, you guys. I do. I'm so freaking proud of him. He's so dedicated. I'm just so proud of him. All my grandkids are. They're all dedicated to their sports and everything. Well, is you have a channel, Justice Angel? You have a YouTube channel? Or come on, bub. Now they can't. It's really hard for them to hear when you better quit. Do you have a channel, Justice, or is it an actual podcast? You need to send it to me, because I can. There's my adopted son right there. That's Nico.
Nick Hamilton.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, his last name's Hamilton?
Mm-hmm. That's who we're going to go see someday.
I have a friend named Xavier Hamilton.
Okay. Thanks, Chris. I'll look that up.
What?
It really, noises really go through there. Okay, Justice, I'll look for it. Or you can send me a link. It'll be easier that way. Did he? Well, tell him I said hey. Well, guys, I think I want to get off here because, for real, I got to go to bed in about an hour. You could put it in my group, too. Or, send it to me, Justice Angel, and then I'll put it in my group if you want me to. Oh, yeah, well, I ain't been in there for ages. I'll get lost, probably. Oh, and guys, I've got my messenger on Discord, on Do Not Disturb. So unless I once in a while go in manually, except like if I'm on my phone and it pops down, like yesterday, Amy and Trish messaged me at the same time. Well, pretty much like back to back. Food night. Yeah, I probably will eat something before I go to bed. I was going to say something else, one more thing, but it's not important, I don't think, or I would maybe remember it. Maybe I'll say it next time. But you guys, thanks for coming. Have a good night, and I will see you sooner than last time. Much love. Prayers to all. Okay, Taffy, I'll go in and look. Thanks for coming, Stephanie. Thank you all for coming. I've missed you, and I love you. Good night.